starting lineup. You guys remember those?
Absolutely. I got
Did
some.
you have some?
I think I have some now.
Yeah?
I think I got some right now.
I actually think I had a Jose Canseco and a Mark McGuire, but I was a kid. I played with them.
Man, who did I have? I may have had a Chili Davis.
Nice. Cody, what's your fondest memory of a starting lineup?
Gosh, I must have. You know what? I just had a bunch of players that I don't even know if I could identify them. I think I must have gotten them like at a flea market, and like the names were like all rubbed off at the back. So I'm like, here's blank baseball player A, and here's blank baseball player B. If I'm being completely honest, I was more of the McFarlane toys guy. Like when those were like at their peak, where they were like
than me.
really, really good. Yes, I know it's a little. That's the age gap right now. So yeah, when I'm hearing starting lineup, everyone's freaking out. I'm like, I think McFarlane.
McFarlane's better quality.
McFarlane was I was around for both, but McFarlane had a better detailed figure.
Yeah,
right?
they looked really good. Not
hating on the OG starting lineup, but the McFarlane definitely
gotta walk before you can run.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
No, and I want to know from the people that are watching. For one, hit subscribe. But I want to know: did you keep them in the pack or did you play with them?
You got to play with them.
You got to play with them, right?
You got to take them out.
Yeah, especially.
You got to let them breathe.
Yeah, you gotta have them swinging the bat and putting on the. I mean, you could see here on this 1996 Troy Aikman. I don't think I was buying them then, but the helmet came off, so you could, have them Troy after the game, Troy during the game, right?
Plus, you got a card.
Yeah.
That was a big part of it for us that grew up loving cards. The fact that you got a trading card with the figure is huge.
It was pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a nice cross promotion.
I think the accessory was I think the helmet. The fact that you can put the helmet on and take the helmet off. I think that was more.
But then you would lose the helmet.
Oh yeah, then you would
or your dog would eat it.
Then it would never be game Troy Aikman again.
No,
it would just be after the game. At the club, Troy Aikman.
Yeah. And if you guys didn't already know, guess who's putting these out?
I don't know.
Fanatics.
Yeah.
So
Hasbro
in partnership with
awesome.
Fanatics. Yes.
Yeah. I love that.
So the element for you guys card collectors here is, are they going to put parallels? Are they going to put autos? Are they going to have blind cases? Like maybe, because I remember with McFarlane, you'd get maybe one variant in a case. You wouldn't know until you open up the case who you're going to get. I would like them to do that again, where maybe we do case breaks with these, and there's a chance that maybe super fractors or autographed cards. I think that would be pretty cool. It would actually be even better.
Would you prefer there to be a variant as far as the figurine, or a variant for the card, like a parallel for the card?
The card for me.
Okay.
And I actually would like if they blind wrapped the pack, and it be that player, and then you don't know what you're going to get.
Ooh, I would prefer,
but I don't know how that would look presentation-wise.
I would prefer like a turn back the clock type of jersey, or like something.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, something cool like
well,
that.
there's a lot of ways they can do it.
Orange the city. What are the Giants? I actually don't like the unis, but
City Connect unis.
I love the fact that they win with them. So now they're growing on me.
The old creamsicles.
The creamsicles. But yeah, throwing out like those type of jerseys on there and making them like super rare, I think would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, you could go so many different parallels. You could do celebration parallels like T.O. with the popcorn, maybe Joe Horn with the Sharpie, A.B. with the shirt off. I don't know. You could do the AB with the shirt off. You could take the jersey off, and then maybe he does whatever he was doing.
They've already sold it as an NFT, so toy is the next logical step. Clearly,
you can do Debo Samuel deleting all his Niner stuff on his Instagram.
Come on.
What?
Like on the phone. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I would like the ability to have like a very valuable card in there, because obviously with their partnership with Fanatics, there's going to be licensing on the cards. They could make maybe like, let's just say they're doing Topps Chrome. They could do golds. They could do super fractors. There's a lot of different ways to incorporate this into the card community. Or maybe, I don't know, that might be blasphemous for set collectors, but what if you add on and make like another part of the set only available through starting lineups?
I think with that, when you look at the cards, there's a lot of things you can do. You can do specific starting lineup parallels. And like you're saying, for like set collectors who like say it's like say they actually get really crazy and they start doing prospect starting lineups, which we never got before. Because it was very straightforward. They'd pick like 2 to
established
3
guys,
like players who are stars on their team, and they would make starting lineups of those. But what if they expanded it and they started having like the Adley Rushmans and a lot of the minor league like prospects coming up through the ranks, and you can get like a first Bowman.
True.
And you could only get that first Bowman in the starting lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how they would blind wrap it, but I think that would be cool because if it's like with the McFarlanes, I remember, and C-Rad probably knows more than we do because we dabbled a little bit, but like you'd get that variant out and then the rest was pretty much done, right?
And the thing that you I know we like looked at breaking McFarlane at some point, and you'd have to order it like a 6-box case of like Clayton Kershaw. And it would have to be all Clayton Kershaw, and you'd get one variation in there.
Of Kershaw.
Yep.
So it would be cool if you can get like 6 starting lineups and they are line wrapped, and you don't know they're all mixed in. Like different teams are represented, different players are represented. Because who wants to open up like 6 of the same player?
Or maybe they could make like an outer box and then the inner box is just a figure, and so you can keep it sealed. And then they have the card separate, so you could like do breaks.
I think the cool thing is the retro fact that like the card is showing.
I know. What do you think about that, Cody? Do you think there's any way they could blind wrap the card?
I think so. Well, one, it should be mentioned, these are going to be, I think, exclusively online, sold online to start with through fanatics.com. And also, if anyone's like, think about the kids, this is for kids. Well, it's going to be sold on Hasbro Pulse, I believe is the website, which is a website specifically designed for adult collectors.
Oh,
so
I was like, I thought you were going to be like, for the kids, man.
No, I mean, I'm sure there's people out there being like, these are toys. This is, think about the kids. I think this should be for the kids. And partly, yes, but also, like, they are clearly catering it to...
Are they? I mean, are they for the kids?
No, these are not. That's what I'm saying. These are absolutely not for the kids. These are for us. This is for people who grew
toys.
up... Yes. Well, it's like, oh, my goodness. All right.
Cut that one, too.
Nope, that's stated. But yeah, it's being catered towards adult collectors. So I think there is a good chance that you are going to get these sort of blind wrap things, or like it's going to come in your box and you don't know what it is, or like you could buy maybe like, oh, I want to buy, my Steph Curry one, and I know exactly what I'm getting, but maybe there's an option. It's like you could pay $25 more, and it's a mystery box. You don't know what you're pulling, but there's a chance for those for like a superfractor card in it, or like a variation uniform or something like that. I think that's the way they could probably tackle it.
Yeah, or you could put the card like a base card in front and then pack behind it.
Yeah,
maybe. So then you're still seeing that.
I mean, I think with the packaging, you could definitely put the cards as they are right now back in 1996 in a pack.
Yeah.
And still like have the the packaging.
Yeah. So I mean, if they're only sold online too, so maybe that's the way they control the variants rather than trying to send them to stores. I think that's the problem that McFarlane was having, is that they would send them to Target, and Target employee would be like, "Cool, I'm taking the variant before I pack out the rest and put them on the shelf." So being that it's sold online, that's how they control it. You do your mail day maybe, and that's what you get. So
you like, what if like you get a starting lineup and then it's attached to like a fantasy team? And then you build your fantasy team based on the starting lineups that you get. That'd be cool too.
What if just like Vladimir Guerrero figure connects to the internet, and when he's actually at bat starts swinging?
Well, here's what you
guys are getting wild here.
Well, okay.
Wait, he just starts swinging the bat.
When he swings in real life.
No. It's
Hold up. Are we going...
A hologram forms into your living room, and it's literally like you're.
What was that
You're
video
in the
game?
That
What was
sounds
that
like
video
some Chucky shit to me, man.
What was that video game that you'd buy the character and it could play on the Nintendo? Where
they still got
Skylander.
Yes.
The Amiibos, I think they're called. The
Skylander.
Yeah, they had Skylander. They also have got like the Super Smash Brothers. You can do that.
Lego
as well.
Dimensions.
Yes, yeah. There's a bunch of options there. But honestly, you mentioned the fantasy thing. You know what that's going to happen is they're going to be like, some of these are, you scan it and you've got an NFT. That's what's going to happen. Yeah. I'm curious because I don't know if anybody remembers this. Funko Pop did a thing a few months ago that was like a partnership with the NBA, and there are out there Zion and LaMelo and all these Funkos with cards. Like they're like
Prism.
oversized,
Yeah.
like Prism cards. And I feel like it just kind of came and went. Like I don't
Yeah.
think
You know,
it doesn't have any nostalgia.
I'll tell you right now though, collectors don't like oversized cards.
True.
Yeah.
Everybody
That's where they miss the mark.
collectors like card size regular.
100%.
So if it would have been a variation of a Prism card and a Funko that was
Would have been huge.
a card
yeah.
regular,
It would have been huge.
it would have
I
been
don't know
huge.
I don't know how they missed the mark on that.
Don't make oversized cards.
Doesn't work.
Don't do it.
I hate them. I hate book cards too, but that's a whole other subject. But
Book cards used to be something.
They used to be something. Now
They used
they're
to mean
just-
something.
Now just every box has one, and one side has nothing, and one side has a single color relic. But anyways, that's another conversation. But yeah, I mean, check out Hasbro starting lineup, adult toys, good stuff.